Hey folks, welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the main event, free to play main event. So the new account, I'm gonna say this is day 3, even though this says 6. It's not, because my whole day was screwed up. That's why. But we got this 10th anniversary free calendar, and I'm like, okay, sure, free. There's this in there, and there's a Lightspeed token, and I'm like, okay, you know. And then we got all this fun stuff. And I wish I had. I don't know if I'm going to come back for that, but anyway, thanks for being here. Appreciate all of y'all for being here. Chrysanthemum and Captain Athano and the Zeta there. That's good. We can get plenty of single data. I'm feeling pretty good about it. We're gonna show you the account here in a second because I've taken care of business. I was watching Nooch's video about the report card he was given for, because people all feel the need to be given a report card for all this stuff that they got going on. I don't get it. It's like, just play the game, man. But I figured it out. We got our free Hera and our free Sabine. I ain't mad at that at all. We're gonna use them to push content when we need to. But I was like looking at Noosh's content. I'm like, how did he get the vulnerables? Because I didn't know who did the vulnerables. I had to go get. I went and got Sana, which is interesting because I've never played with Sana. And so I'm looking at who. I'm like, okay, who am I gonna make my team? It's just for doing whatever. Obviously we can use Sabine and Hera to push content, but just for static stuff, I'm like, who are we gonna ride with? That we're gonna work up, that we're gonna build up, that we're gonna roll with. And obviously Vader, because we're not getting LSB for him. Obviously Moff Gideon, because he's free, whatever. Kanan, obviously, because he's not you're not getting the Lightspeed LSB for him. You're getting Hera, you're getting Sabine. Newt said not Chopper, but that's not true. It's Chopper. I'm getting Chopper and Ezra and Captain Rex. So that's good. So that means we can either use. That means we can't think we're going to do Kanan. We could do Zeb if we wanted to. I don't know if we do. But there's some options. But I'm definitely going to go with Sana for my light side. We're definitely going to go Kanan. I'm going to go Poncho Bros, double Poncho Bros with Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon. I'm thinking about Hu Yang. Dark Side Vader, Moff Gideon, maybe Kylo Ren, probably Moff Gideon, probably Grand Moff Tarkin, Dark Trooper. Troopers make sense, right? But this is what I'm actually thinking about. Okay? And this might blow some of your minds because it's just way off in left field. But I'm like, why not? Why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't we? What if we went Hondo, 000, B1, and Sana, and then got Dr. Aphra? I've never used Dr. Aphra. Y'all know, y'all have seen me. I don't have Dr. Aphra. I'm like, what if we just farm Dr. Aphra? Because we know that droid is coming with in this era, right? He's coming. What number is he? Is he the next one? No, he's the third one. Maybe he's the third one. I don't know. But anyway, he's somewhere in this group of characters. And I was just thinking about it today. I'm like, what if we just went for Dr. Afra? And that would be something totally out of left field. Because all these people, Nooch has this perfect farming guide where you gotta go and you gotta build certain teams, and apparently, you're not with it if you don't see that, all of this stuff is clearly leading you into Princess Leia. I mean, Rebel Leia. And then if you're not with it, if you also don't see that Bo-Katan doesn't make sense, and I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying why. I mean, you can do it obviously, but um, I do agree with CLS. CLS makes a lot of sense. Drogon, I think, makes a lot of sense, but maybe not for Leia. But obviously, he does work towards Leia, and he's also obviously on Leia's team. But I'm just not. I'm not all in on the whole. It's got to be Leia. If it's not Leia, you're missing out. And I don't know. And I don't feel. I just don't have that compulsion to make it Leia. Like it's where it's got to be Leia. Obviously, it's got to be Leia. I mean, if it is, then that's great. If it, but it could not be, and that'd be fine. But yeah, I think I'm going to lean into. I need a lot of parts. I need a lot of gear for people. And we just need stars. You can see here that Vader's Gear 5. He's got abilities at Gear 3. Moff Gideon's at Gear 4. I need to find this piece real quick for him. And then we can jump back in. I could do both of these guys right now. Because they're super early. I could do 000 and I could do BT1. And so I might as well, right? Get 16 of them. 16 000 and 4 BT1. And the good thing is we got this event, right, where we can, and we're also doing this where we get this, where I just got that for claiming up. So I got more stuff. Look at that. We're not even getting any BT1 now. I'm not doing this. And we got 8 entire BT1 out of, we're already at 20. Do it again. Yep, that's good. We got 20. We ended up with 24 of whoever there, and so we do get to take off getting to gear 5, which I need to be able to. I need to take all these Imperials, but I have BT1 open. I see. The thing is, I don't know what BT1 does. I mean, 000 does, but I'm open to try. And I have no, and of course, I know this. I know that this team isn't going to really function, as it is. But I'm like, if we need to, we'll go. We'll make it, and we'll go get troopers at some point. I mean, that's just where I am. I'm like not worried about it. I'm gearing them up a little bit, throwing a little gear on them. I should probably like them and favorite them. So that's what we'll do. We have him open. We don't have him favorited. And then BG1, yeah. But I think Dr. Afra kind of makes sense. I mean, it's not traditional. As you can see, we are thinking about going droid heavy. We have 000 and Dark Trooper and BT1 and Hu Yang. And it's just, I'm not really trying to bog myself in on a lot of pressure. I'm trying to play the game and have fun. 2 more Vader shards. then we get this journey where we're getting more Sabine, and the Sabine won't count, but the XP will. And that puts us at 48, level 48, which is good. And then gives us some more stuff. And we got another, and these are fleet deal. I'm not ready to do that yet, but oh, is that the one for Executor, right? Is that the one for Executor, by the way? I think it is. Yeah, we don't have any rebel ships. Obviously I need to do that, but I'm not going to do it right now. But so we got BT1. He's just sitting there at level 1. But I do need to build, get some more levels on, get some more gear for this guy. I don't need to. We don't need to worry about these two at all. Let's go and get them for free. A nice 20 pull there. And then what else do I need? I need let's get the gear obviously, and then since Veers is here, let's get Veers there. And then let's take Grand Moff Tarkin up to 5, so we can have him ride with our guys. And then Kylo, is Kylo already 5? No, Kylo's not 5. Dark Trooper we can move to 4 and almost 5. I'm a little parched. I'm going to take a sip of water here in a second. Don't mind me. That's a little better. Anyway. All right. So, what are we still missing? What are we still missing that I need here for him to get to be able to get to 5? Boosh. This is also somebody I've been thinking about early. Is and obviously we didn't hit her, which is kind of womp. But Seer, I mean, Seer. So we got everybody's a gear 5, at least the people that we're using, with the exception of Kylo, because I really don't want to use Kylo actually. I'd much rather just not have to go down the Kylo route, but we will if we need to. But I want to check my quest that we have, our journey quest. So we need to do dark side battles, which I kind of skipped over, obviously. I need to reclaim some Cantina energy, which I can do. So let's go. I mean, I'm gonna have to run some dark side battles again, so I can finish that quest, which I do want to do. So let's run. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna be back. We'll be back in a second. Okay, sorry about that. We got our win 12 dark side battles. We also did the thing where we need to get all the Cantina energy. So now we're reached level 50. We got get to do mods now, and we got train characters to qualify for mods. We did that. We got Kanan, free Kanan. Okay. We have reached level 50. We got Emperor mods. Yeah, we got all those that just magically opened up. Because apparently, we'd never done that before. So let's. Okay. I got it. I got to do this. I know. Let's do this. My Bosk. I don't know that we need Bosk, but no, we don't need Bosk. Let's take Poe. Yeah. Well, let's take Sauna and Kane. Yeah, let's do that. Push in with the Phoenix. We got our Phoenix leadership with Sabine. I think we'll be okay. Just have Sauna out doing whatever she's going to do. Which I know it isn't exactly much, and I'm not asking her for much, but this is why we have. This is what Sabine and having Sabine on this team is going to do for us. It's going to, we just mow through. We'll just get through stuff a little bit easier, and here in a few weeks we'll get the ones for Chopper and Ezra, and then at that point everything just, all the light side stuff anyway just becomes pretty. Then it just ends up being totally easy, very easy at that point. But yeah, we got to do all this and stuff now. So there's that. We're like at 18 minutes. So I'm going to pause until I have something more relevant to talk about, because you don't want to sit and watch me do this. But so I'll be back in a little bit. See you then. All right, we made it to the arena. We all we did was we spent all of our energy. We ended up finishing all of that first whatever it was, that first node thing. I don't know what else to call it. I'm just calling it a node thing because it feels like it might be the most accurate, but I don't really know if it's what exactly it is. But anyway, we finished that. The first line, it's called something, and whatever that thing was what we finished. We do this. Let's give Vader turn meter. Yeah, it does. Okay. I'm learning what these abilities do instead of just, running over them real quick. I'm like actually thinking about, okay, this ability does this ability does this. And so this arena, this Coliseum thing is a little advantageous. We're getting over 13, which is I would love to break 20, but I don't think we're going to get there. Nah, 17 is about all I can get. And that's fine. It's not like we need to get super high, but, a little higher would have been good. We finished the day, and we got this. So we're at 10. That took a lot of time. That took like an hour. You couldn't tell because I paused it, but that took forever. We did make it to level 50. Spin everything down. It's all good. As soon as I get the hang of what's going on with this count, we'll dig more into it and worry about everything else later. But for right now, I appreciate you all. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Otherwise, hold the line and remember that I have friends everywhere. Bye.